What is up, guys? It is your boy Lotus here today, and welcome back to the Nerd Corner. And in today's video, I have another figure unboxing for you. And today, we're taking a look at Future Trunks, the premium color edition in the SH Figuarts line. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a re-release in the premium color edition of an original figure that they brought out. It was very popular, sold out, and is now very expensive. And since SH Figuarts doesn't usually like re-release their figures, their kind of own loophole that they made in order to work around that was to just kind of slightly recolor it, and it's basically a whole new figure in their eyes, I guess. Which I don't know, if you're gonna try to find a loophole in like your own like pre-established rules, you might as well just like retcon your own rule and just say fuck it and re-release the figure. But hey, I'm not complaining. First and foremost, I gotta give a huge shout out to the homie Rhymestyle, because this was actually sent to me by him. So thank you a lot, man. And I know you're probably watching this video, so big shout out to the homie. If you guys don't know who Rhymestyle is, he's probably the biggest Dragon Ball YouTuber that is currently making content. So if you're into Dragon Ball, I'd imagine you already know who he is. But if you don't, the link will be in the description where you guys can go and check him out. But yeah, big shout out to the homie Rhymestyle for sending this my way, as well as also sending me the Super Saiyan Vegeta figure, which I will also do an unboxing for in the near future. But today we're taking a look at Future Trunks. So we're just going to get straight into it, and I'm going to cut off the tape on the sides and then actually take it out of the packaging, and I'll probably speed that up for you guys, because it's probably going to be a little bit of a struggle. So we're going to get into that real quick. Alright, so if I can hold this thing up without all the pieces actually falling out on me, you guys can see that we have an array of different hands, an additional face, the figure itself, a couple of heads and different faces that you can put on, his sword sheath, his sword itself, and it seems we have an additional handle as well. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a replacement in case it breaks or what the case may be. But yeah, this is the figure, and I'm going to take it out the plastic here real quick. And this is actually my first time ever holding one of these, so yeah, actually, I'm pretty impressed with this. It's not nearly as flimsy or like fragile as I thought it would be. I don't know about you guys, but when I see a figure that like articulates like this, I just kind of see a bit more, almost like a toy, like an action figure of sorts. So I just kind of expected it to be just a little more fragile and flimsy than like say the Bardock figure that I unboxed previously. But honestly, this is pretty good quality. I know when I watch Rhymestyle's videos of like him unboxing these, he always makes it seem like he's gonna break it. But honestly, no, this seems very well put together. And I don't think you break it unless you were trying to, or you were being like very forceful with it. So yeah, this is actually pretty nice. So let me get you guys some nice close-up detailed shots and what have you, and maybe I'll try and put on some of the different parts and stuff. So we'll get into that in just a second here. Alright, so you guys can see here that I've managed to get his sheath on his back, and I've actually swapped out one of his hands with one of the other ones so that I could have him holding his sword. And yeah, it looks pretty dope. I'm actually really impressed with this figure. Like I said, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with like the build quality of it, because it's just, I've never held one of these before, so I didn't know really what to expect. But the preconceived notion that I had was that since it's articulating, it's going to be of less quality than say like a figure that doesn't articulate. It's just because I expect this to be more toy-like. But nah, this is it's actually fairly impressive. Like, it doesn't feel quite like a toy. If anything, if it does feel like a toy, it feels like an expensive toy. It feels like it's worth the 40-50 bucks that it costs. So yeah, man, I'm more than happy to have this. And I've said before, but Future Trunks is my favorite character alongside Bardock, so this is a happy addition to the collection. And then Vegeta comes in right behind him, so I have my 3 favorite characters in Dragon Ball in figure form. So with that said, I don't really have my eyes on any figures, because I have, whatever I could want. I guess I could branch out to the other anime, but that's just not within my plans right now. So again, shout out to the homie Rhymestyle for sending this my way. Definitely let me know your feedback in the comments down below if you guys would like to see me do the Vegeta unboxing, which I probably will film it and record it, but depending on the feedback that I get on this video will determine whether or not I actually, upload it and publish it and what have you. But yeah, man, this is dope. This is actually really dope. I'm not quite sure how I want to display it yet, or where I'll even put it at. I don't know which pieces I want to have on it, whether I want to have it in base form or Super Saiyan, or holding the sword, or have the sword in its sheath, or whatever the case may be. Or I might even just put it like back in the plastic and just display it through the window on the box. Because at first I wasn't even sure if I wanted to unbox it in the first place, but I figured it would make for a great video. So yeah, that's what I did here. But yeah, man, this is dope. This is really dope. So what I might do real quick is just swap out his base form head with his Super Saiyan head, just so you guys can get a look at that, and maybe put the sword in its sheath so you guys can see that as well before we get out of here. So yeah, I'll do that real quick and we'll be right back. Alright, so I'm not even gonna front. I was definitely struggling with swapping out the heads for a good 5-10 minutes, and I definitely understand where people were coming from now when they said that they're afraid that some of the pieces are going to break or snap, because even though the build quality of the figure itself seems pretty good and really sturdy and well made, it's the joints that worry you, because when you're swapping out the parts like the pegs and the ball joints, whatever, they're pretty small. This is a small figure, so you're always worried that they're going to snap or break. And even though they seem pretty strong and pretty firm. Just the amount of like pressure and force you have to put into putting the pieces back on, it just kind of worries you. So from my experience just now, it seems like everything is a-okay, but I definitely understand where people are coming from, like they're afraid that they're gonna break it. But it seems all good to me. I would prefer it to be, you know, firm like that as opposed to loose, you know, because tight's better than loose. jokes. But no, for real, man, this looks pretty badass. As you guys can see, I've got the Super Saiyan head on now. I swapped out the full-size sword for just a sword that's in the sheath now. And I actually just copied this pose like straight from the back of the box, as you guys can see there. It's yeah, right there. But yeah, it looks pretty fucking badass. Like if I was to display this figure outside of the box, this is definitely the pose that I would rock with. Just like that, straight like that, because it looks tight. It looks pretty dope to me. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this figure in the comments down below. If you own this, what do you think of it? Do you collect SH Figuarts or any other types of figures? And if you have any knowledge, feel free to drop some on your boy, because I'm completely brand new to the world of figures and figure collecting. I know next to nothing aside from what I've seen in other people's YouTube videos, and I haven't even watched that many. Like I can only name 2 or 3 people who I've seen do any types of figure related videos on YouTube. So yeah, there's that. Hit the video with a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, so you guys can stay tuned for all this content I'm going to bring you. With all the being said, that's all I have today, so I will catch you guys next time. Later.